Hello everyone, this is Natnarf Signing back in and welcome back to 999. I'm just gonna call it that because I keep getting confused. No, I don't wanna quit. Come on, just finish saving. Where's that thing again? No. No. Oh, that's a calculator, sorry. No, not that one. No. Yeah, that one. Was that X? Jimmy, where are you going? Oh yeah, that's exit. I was thinking of going over the Lotus as well. Do you think maybe you could look around here a little bit more before you go? There's a lot for me to do here all by myself. Jeez, I was just looking. Place looks expensive. I wonder how much we could get for it. Really, June? Are you gonna steal it? Hehehe. You're crazy. Oh, not the abstract painting. This is kind of a weird looking picture. Do you think it's an abstract painting or something? Looks like a demon with an elephant like nose. Great. Second and human brain. What are you? You must have really negative thoughts. What the hell did that come from? Exactly. What's her brain made of? Can't say it mind finding out a little more about what goes on in there. If you had stopped trying to kiss her earlier. Ooh. Matches. Jumpy looked down blankly at what he was holding, then looked up at June. Oh yeah, how's your fever? You feeling better now? Yes, I'm feeling fine. June certainly looked fine. Where'd the fever go? Held his hand on her forehead for a few seconds. It seems her fever really had gone down. Really? Are you worried about me? Of course! I don't want you fainting on me now! Yeah, I guess I am. Great. Gee, stop giggling. You blush and giggle. By the way, Jumpy. How did you end up here? What do you mean? I told you earlier, didn't I? There's a man in the gas mask when you got home at night. He inhaled some white smoke and passed out. When you woke up, you were on the D-Day. Yeah, that's it. But is that really the truth? What? Jumpy, are you hiding something from me? What are you? No! What did I? If you think about it, this is obviously suspicious. I mean, why would two childhood friends bump into each other in a place like this? Hey, I could ask you the same thing. Are you hiding something? Why would I hide? Exactly. Well, I don't know anything. I mean, you're hiding it. How would I know? You mean like the number of men I've dated? Stumbled over itself. You want to know? Can you stop it? You're so mean to me. I was a little curious. Alright. Smiled at him. Only 18. What? Times 0. You meanie ass! Heart-breaking lady! I guess we haven't met Mr. Right yet. You little mini demon! Looked a little embarrassed and scratched the back of her head in a desperate attempt to seem nonchalant. June coughed quietly in much the same way. Really, I'm not hiding anything. Just like you, Jumpy. Now what's with that? Oh god. Enough with that Elvis resume. It's scary. Not indeed it. Well, you do have a point. I mean, why did Zero pick us? We haven't seen each other since elementary school. June nodded, and for a few moments she had a furry look of someone in deep thought. Look for what connects a victim that will lead you to the culprit. You remember Seven saying something like that? Yeah, I do. So? Well, that's what I'm saying. I think there must have all something to do with a classmate of ours. You got any ideas who it might be? Maybe it's just on the same. Maybe it's just like the Digimon series, the first Digimon series, where they all, all of the chosen children didn't have anything in relation or connection until they found out they all stayed in the same area when the Digimon or the monsters attacked each other in the same location, causing all the residents of that area to evacuate. I'm just saying it might be this too. Maybe they had an incident here, all of them are related, and then yeah. You got any ideas who might be? No, nothing. Oh. Well, if it had something to do with school, then it would be one of our teachers. Or... But it was a long time ago! Maybe the principal, or the janitor, or the lunch lady. No, I can barely remember any of them. Yeah, I know. Okay, we stop with this mumbo jumbo. Junpei went back to the searching the feeling unpleasant and confused. Elementary school. Elementary school. Was there anything strange that had happened in the elementary school? As he searched the room, he continued to rack his brain. Just search the room. Junpei, what are you doing? We don't have time to relaxing on the sofa. I'm not relaxing, I'm trying to search the sofa. It's a display case, but there's nothing being displayed. How sad. Looks like the drawers are empty too. How about this door? Is this a bed? Looks like a crib! It's a light blue blanket with some designs on it. Looks like for the toilet. Someone's made the bed or at least never unmade it. There's only bed sheets under the blanket. Nothing exciting. Look, there's two pillows right next to each other. Yes, it's a double. Don't look! What's up? You're turning red. Oh man, is your fever back? Hey, are you alright? You need to lay down for a minute? I'm fine! I think it's still a little early for that. What are you thinking? Huh? Hey, seriously, are you really okay? Nope! She's not okay. She's delirious in her thoughts. This isn't a painting. It's a map. It looks like a map of the ship's interior. Oh, this is a great find. Let's take it and rip it off from the frame. I think it'll be really useful. Let's take it with us. Now possible to use the map screen. Map screen. The map screen will be used during the story sections. It's entirely different in function from the bird's eye view mode. While on the map screen, you can examine the map on the ship's world, which you will acquire over the course of the story. Touch menu. Open the menu. If you touch the map and the one in the menu, you'll be taken to the map screen. You can scroll around the floor plan with the code. I don't want to read that. So this is the room in his pocket. As he closes it. The ship is bigger than I thought. Yeah, it's probably about 900 feet long. It's a Titanic, you idiots! It's one of those fancy cruise ships. Of course, it doesn't really look like a cruise ship. Everything in here is really retro. Even if some sort of style, is just too much. Do you remember what Zero said? In April 1912, the famous ocean liner Titanic crashed into the iceberg. For remaining afloat for 40 minutes, it sank beneath the waters of North Atlantic. You think maybe this boat and the Titanic have something to do with each other? That's a good point. I doubt he would mention it if there wasn't a reason. Or maybe it's a twin ship. I forgot what's the name of the twin ship. What in the world? Never mind. Do you think this boat is? I think it's just a replica. A replica of the Titanic? Replica? Yeah. You know, like a copy of the actual boat? Who on earth would make something like that? Fans. Crazy Titanic fan. No way. Well, you couldn't actually bring the actual boat right here now. You even know how much money that would make? No idea. But all they've got to do is break even. You know? Break even? Yeah. They could use it as a cruise ship. Climb aboard a piece of history. Sail around the world in the resurrected Titanic. Hell, with the marketing like that, they'd probably have more customers than they'd know what they do with it. You really think people would want to ride a ship with an ominous past? It's the site of the worst accident in history. Over 1,500 people died. I wouldn't be surprised if you got cursed for going. Curse, huh? And PD believe in that charity. You got scary. You know, curses and stuff. Oh, there, Laura clap. Sorry, but I can't really say I believe in that kind of stuff. Tact was not one of Junpei's many better qualities. What about you? Nah, I guess it's kind of a dumb question. Yeah, I do believe in curses. In fact, I think it was a curse that can't shake Titanic. Nope. What? Curse! Ah, the Titanic, the curse of the Egyptian mummy. Ah, this is where it gets interesting. Some believe that there's actually a coffin of a mummy, an actual coffin of a mummy that was taken out of a yeah, it was taken out of a pyramid without permission or something like that, and they said it was heavily cursed or something, but the archaeologists didn't mind it, and they put it on the ship, on a certain ship, but they didn't say which ship it is, and they think the reason that ship sank is because the sarcophagus, the mummy, was in it with a curse. There's actually a story with that. Junpei couldn't understand how Jun had maintained a straight face to say that. Supposedly, the Titanic carried the mummy of the priestess Amon-Ra. They say it's the other ship, the twin sister ship, which was stolen from a pyramid. And they say that the mummy had a history. Everyone involved with it died mysterious deaths. And they say the mummy in the thing, they say it's frozen, I think, like covered in ice. Don't know how, since it's in the middle of the desert. Come on, I'm sure you've heard of it before. Those who open the coffin will be forever cursed. It's not because it's a curse, it's because of the sickness or the disease that was trapped inside the box. The archaeologists had inhaled it and they didn't know about it until symptoms started showing up really quickly, and that led them to their deaths. In actuality, it's already been proven. Haven't you ever heard of that, Stuan? So you're saying that the Titanic sunk because of the curse? That's right. You crazy. His eyes are lit up with excitement, like a child with a new toy. That's stupid. I don't buy it. It's true! How can you be so sure? That mummy wasn't just a normal mummy. It was really mysterious, totally unbelievable. What is so unbelievable about it? Well, supposedly she was really pretty. Pretty? Yeah. But she was a mummy. That's right. She wasn't all shriveled up or rotten or anything. She looked just like she was alive. Oh, I get it. It's that thing, I don't remember the name. Where your body turns into some kind of wax. Not that kind! If the dead body's put in the right sort of environment, fat, and it turns into something kind of like candle wax, right? And yeah, saponification. But that's not what it was. It was ice. Oh, that's not it. She wasn't wax. Then what was it? They say that she was frozen. What? Frozen? That's right. The whole body was frozen solid. You know how a human body is more than 60% of water? Well, all of that water was frozen. The story says that from the time of its discovery all the way through to when it got put into the Titanic, and even though it was carried through the desert, her body never melted. Jun and Junpei talked a little bit more, and then they went back to the investigation. But even as they did, his mind went back to what she told him. Ice that wouldn't melt, even in the desert. Could such a thing really exist? There is. No, even if it did, it wouldn't really be ice anymore, wouldn't it? The more he thought about it, the more his head hurt. Then stop thinking. Just search the room, like he'd eaten his ice cream too fast. Brain freeze! A wooden cupboard. There are cups inside, surprising no one. How about this candle? It's a bottle with water in it. Sorry. Looks like a candle. This is a bad room. Probably have it here because your throat always feels dry when you wake up. You know? My throat's dry, but I think that's because I'm a little nervous right now. Well, we did run a lot, so we're kind of sweaty. Hey, Jumpy, do you want to take a shower together? Nope! You are really straightforward, are you? Whoa! Just kidding. Too late to take it back. My brain's already working out the picture. Great! My throat was dry already, but this sure isn't helping. Tempted, are you? Not that. Very tempted, huh? It's light, even if it's heavy. It's light. That's light. Wasn't a funny pun. It's a dresser. There's nothing on top. How about inside? A key to my anus. Sorry. Hey, maybe we should search in here. It's a box of matches. There are matches inside, obviously. Just want to see how many matches are there. Jeez. Jumpy, where are you going? Going back out. I already searched the whole room.
Like this one.
Oh, you want to eat that too? We want to eat everything today. Why did you open my curtains? Wait a minute. Curtain! Why? You haven't even finished your book. Right now I'm eating hopia. It's almost like if you have eaten traditional Chinese mooncake before, it's like this, but with no yolk inside. No, the yellow yucky yolk, salty yolk. Nothing wrong with that? No, come back soon. Sure thing. I'll leave the rest to you. Oh yeah, remember I have to solve the room somewhere also on the other side to check to be able to solve some parts of the puzzle here, like that picture frame. Right, off to their room. See? Like that. There's a square tile in the frame. It's glued in there quite well. I don't think you can take it out. Looks like a valuable vase. Empty though. The room on the left side of the vase. It's like mirrored. Candle with a candlestick. This might come in handy. Don't shove it up my butt, please. Hey, check this out. This is a pretty nice sofa. I know. It's a shame I can't take it back with me. This is a display case. Check it out. These plates and shite look really expensive. You really don't have any manners. I mean, you don't hold back in your language, do you? Hey, the tile! I think I've seen it somewhere. Yeah, I know. Kinda looks like the one we saw in the other room. No, it's the one with the picture frame. Number of expensive looking plates here. Can you... Come on, you stupid thing, woman. Let's talk. Yeah, looks that way. Yeah, we need to find a key that opens it. My key! Shit, you're not opening. So grab that side of the table. I don't think that's going to work. That looks like tempered glass. I don't think throwing a table at it is going to break it. Yeah, that unbreakable glass. Okay, is this the wrong key? Well, that means there's gotta be another one somewhere around here. Otherwise, we aren't gonna be anywhere opening this thing. Great. It means my ticking doesn't do anything. Hey, Junpei, that room's really dark. Don't you have something that'll give us some light? Something that'll give us some light. Ah! Matches! Wait! This? No. This plus this. I know. If I use these matches to light the candle. Why does this room have no light? With the light from the candle, maybe you can look around or it's so hot when I hold it. Put it down. Why don't you set it on top of the dresser? If it's not there, at least it won't fall over. Oh yeah, good idea. Great. It's beautiful in this light. Hey, it got pretty bright. Now you can look around a little. Just a draw. It's all. Ah! Mickey! Let's see if this... Yes! It worked! Another piece! I'm getting good at this. Finally a game that works in my will. Oh god, what's that? It's a picture of an old cruise ship. The Titanic? A blanket. No, a curtain, sorry. 2 pillows in a pile. Oh. A pile of pillows. Is that supposed to be some kind of joke? Hey, calm down. I think you should change. Huh? What the heck? It just got dark all of a sudden. Maybe the candle got blown out. We should go see. Ah! There's a candlestick covered in melted wax on top of the dresser. Hey, what's this? Top of the candlestick looks kinda weird. You're right. It's small, bumpy. Ah, that's the key. I don't care. I'm gonna try and search the room. Too dark to search for anything. Darn it. Maybe this? See if this candlestick key would do anything. Yes! It worked! Alright, put that tooth open. This guy really doesn't care for what he wants to say. Oh my god. Good. Now. Hey, Junpei, you got a minute? Shown up nowhere and gave Junpei no small start. Hey, take this. Something out of his pocket. What? What's in the clover? Clover in it. What is it? I found it in between some of the cushions on the sofa. Pretty sure it ain't gonna be any help to us, but I figured we might as well hang on to it. Anyway, for the sake of luck. Why don't you hold it then? Weary smile. You know what I hate most in this world? I got 4 things. Lucky charms. Hope, fate, love, and luck. You don't like those? Damn straight. And you hate these things. Yep. You got a problem with that? No, not really. Try to figure out how the best to praise that. What do you want to say? What does a bookmark have to anything to do with that? Exactly. Back of his ear and look awkward. See, each leaf on the clover has a meaning to it, okay? And that means it's pretty much those 4 words. It's like a flower language. I guess it's not a flower, is it? So it's a leaf language, I guess. Yeah, you can call it. Call them leaf words. Leaf words. The bookmark. Hope, fate, love, and luck. So yeah, I want you to take it, okay? Just touching it gives me the creeps. Really? Take the damn thing, alright? You're weird, man. Shiver with disgust and shoved the bookmark in the Junpei's confused hand. What are you gonna do? Take it! Take it. After all, why shouldn't he? Alright, sure, I'll take it. Shoved the thing into his pocket and gave Santa a last confused look. Phew, man, I feel a lot better now. That thing was a real pain, you know? Really hate these things! Yeah, they all can betray you, you know? Hope, fate, love, even your destiny. What happened to Santa? Junpei wondered. How had you become such a bitter person? In a moment, they look each other. Well, that's not my only reason. What? That's not the only reason I hate the 4-leaf clover. I just can't bring myself to like the number 4. Ah, death! In Chinese, 4 is say. Number 4 in Chinese is say. Yeah, isam say. And that say can also mean death. Say. 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 Okay. What about the 4 horsemen? Nah. Come on, man. That's just silly. Maybe back in the dark ages, that kind of crap scared people. Not in the 31st century. I'm 21st century guy. But all these things are in the 20th century. Because it's a half-ass number. Not the best or the worst. That's why. What? 9 is a better way number. What if the last place, right? It's not some lameless number. I'm in a number middle. Made no sense. Junpei was even more confused than before. Play? Play! You mean like gambling? Mean like gambling? Yeah, of course. What else would I mean? I don't know. And Baccarat, the best possible hand totals 9. They call it Le Grand. But the lowest, most worth discard, the zeros, they call it monkey. Just like the guy in charge of the game, huh? Zero's a monkey. Finger blinks, other is tongue. And he began to laugh. Zero's a monkey. I think I get it. Oh man, you're totally right. The guy who trapped us here is sure one hell of a monkey. That's when Lotus spoke up. Are you guys finished monkeying around yet? You know, if you think about it, the nonary game is really like a barakat. Apparently she'd been listening. Great, eavesdropper. Of course, it doesn't use any of that stupid digital root junk. You just drop the 10 digits and that's it. Still does have the same idea of your final number needing to be the single digit. Oh yeah, I guess you got a point. And in both games, whoever has 9 wins. Person who makes 9 wins. Did you forget already? Don't you remember what Zero said? In this game, it's not 9. It's Q. Exit is hidden, but it is there. Seek the exit. Seek the door that carries a 9. So we're gonna get off this boat. We have to make a team whose numbers have the total unit of 9. Only people that in the team are going to make it out alive. Of course. That's why it's called a nonary game. What? Huh? You don't know? Nonary means something derived from 9 or base -9. Derived from the Latin prefix nona, which means 9. While we're at it, the prefix we're on is uni. You know, like the unicorn, the horse with 1 horn. 2 is bi, like binary. Binary means composed of 2 parts. 3, tri, I'm sure you heard that one. 20, trio, triplet, triangle, U. Get the idea. After that, you have quart, quinti, sixth, quart, quinti, sixth, septi, and so on. Of course, the prefix for 8 is octo, like octopus. It's so called like that because it has octaves. Get it? And I see. So the nona means 9. So it is not. That's how many of us are trapped on this ship. That'd be 9. And what are the bracelet numbers we have? They go from 1 to 9. And our time limit, how many hours did we have? 9 hours. And finally, to get out of the ship, you need to find a door with 9. That's hidden somewhere on the ship. Making a team with digital rule of 9. And there you have it. The number 9 is everywhere in the game. Got a real theme for 9 for this whole thing. No wonder it's called the nonary game. That means there will be sacrifices. From far away, Jerry heard the creak of stress metal. Sounded almost like Zero laughing at him. Or the sad, desperate scream of a pig heading towards the slaughterhouse. You slender piggy man. Sorry, my voice kind of got lost because I'm like dry. That's how you got. You think maybe you're supposed to put in one of these empty spaces? I mean, the pattern does look kind of the same, doesn't it? Right. I think so too. But if that's the case, you're going to need to collect all 3 tiles, right? I think we should collect all of them before you start putting them in. Well, I gotta try and see if I can go back to the other side, because... What's up? You going in the back already? I can't just leave June there by herself. What do you think, her knight learned protector or something? You're creeping me out. You creeping me out, man! Whatever, man. I'm going. Looks like a valuable base. Empty though. I hate this. I remembered. I hate this toilet. That's the bathroom wall. Oh no. There's a little blue pattern flirting on the shower wall next to the knobs. We're putting soap on. Really? There's a shower head. Shower knob. Let's see if anything happens when I turn it. No water's coming out. Do you think there might be something on the shower curtain? Well, maybe. I'll try closing it. There doesn't seem to be anything here. Let's put it back. Okay. Toilet! Collection of full and partially depleted rollers of toilet paper. Someone was well prepared. There's not too suspicious. Now check the toilet. There's nothing in there. Tank's empty too. Great. Now let's try closing it. Now I can see the full expanse of the fire. Suspicious. Shower, and I'm standing in the... Can you stop thinking it? Get out! This is awkward. Time to open the curtain. Why don't we go back to the living room? Okay, let's go back. I'm going to check on them. Is there a room here too? Yay. There's the bathroom wall. The whole wall is covered in these square tiles. Wait! There's no curtain. There's a curtain rod on the ceiling. Yeah, there's... Oh, the thing in my hand! Curtain! Let's put that child curtain on those hooks. Wait. Toilet. We got 2 rolls, I guess. Is there anything in the toilet? There's not. The tank's empty too. Try spreading the curtains. A hole! That's a pretty obvious peephole. Somebody's really dedicated. They're saying that the one getting spied on was in this short. Yeah, minion. Like those home invasion fantasies. Home invasion. Interesting, I see. Stop thinking! You're really idiots, you know that? Let's try spreading the curtains. If I look at it from the back, I can see a single tile. And you see what tile it is? It looks like it's 5th from the top and the 3rd from the right. 5th from the top, 3rd from the right. Miss her so much, we don't have to keep coming back here. Shh! Not that, not right it is. I'm just being like a bridge between the 2 rooms. Just keep telling yourself that. Now get out of here and go help June. Shush! Bathroom in Lotus's room. I see a particular tile when I look through the hole in the shower curtain. Look in the same place over here. Now, where was it? 5th from the top, 3rd from the right. I'm sorry. Could you be quiet for a moment? I don't want to forget this. So the 5th from the top and the 3rd from the right is... Please. Give me the bote. No, no more water there. Still have water here, oh. You have to use your eyes. Already for 5 for... Here it is. This one's loose. I think I can get under this with my nails, and yes! A tile! Okay. I'm going back. No, I'm going back. I said not here. Let's go. There's a tile in the frame. So I guess I'm supposed to put the tile in empty spaces. Alright, I'm gonna give it a shot. Instant. Yes, I did it. Oh god. Picture complete. And there the frame goes. What's this? What do you mean, what's this? Pretty obvious, isn't it? It's a hole in the wall. Like a hidden safe or something, you know? Anyway, let's take a look. I think there's something inside. Ah, Ada's butt key! We found the butt key! Sorry. Mess around with the key and he look blankly at the picture that slid down. What to do with this picture anyway? I've only been mumbling to himself, but it drew Lotus's attention. She looked at the picture and paused. I think I've seen this picture before. What? Oh, you finished? Good. In the book. There's a British biochemist named Cedric. Yes, you have a big butt.
No, I swear.
Rather interesting theory. I saw this picture in this book. What is interesting this theory? Morphogenic field, which relies on the theory of morphic resonance. And I can't deal with this. Just listening to you talk about this is giving me a headache. Santa put his hands in his head as though he was in great pain. Nearly arched an arrow in his direction and continued. It's not a difficult concept to grasp. In essence, he states that the shapes of living organisms and their behavioral patterns are transmitted to a field not visible in the eye. That part isn't difficult exactly. Look, please. How about this? Theory of the telepathic mechanism. Telepathy? Yes, telepathy. Perhaps not exactly telepathy, but it's close enough for a simple approximation. I'll suddenly burst into laughter. You're serious? Telepathy? Who do you think we are? Kids from the 90s, 70s? I can't believe someone would actually do some serious research on something like that. Yes, I agree. Surprisingly, Junpei expected at least some conflict. I read the book, but I can hardly say I understood it. I am in no position to defend or condemn anything it said. It was probably just someone latching onto this statistical outlier from some study and turning it into a ridiculous theory. There was no scientific merit in any of it, I'm sure. But some even show. Anyway, I saw this picture, like that one in this book. Indicated the picture they all had been looking at. At the moment she walked up to this strange picture and then spoke. What do you think this picture looks like? Answered first. What do you mean? Isn't it just like an abstract or something like that? It's just like a black and white scribbles. There's no meaning there. That's it. What about you, Junpei? Does it look like anything to you? I guess it looks like a... What is that? Funir piana. I don't exactly know. Even back then, I didn't know what this actually looks like. Man's face. This is the head, and this is the nose and the mouth. I don't know where is he pointing at which, but yeah, pointed at what he was talking about. Nope, that's wrong. Smile triumphantly. It's a dog. How on earth is that a dog? Like this. Pointed out the parts of the picture, and eventually a dog took shape in them. What? It was a dog. But you can't see that with all these crap around. Also nodded and agreed. So now we know what the picture is, but I don't see how it helped us. Nodded and began to speak. A TV show from Great Britain did an experiment once. They took two similar pictures. Both of them were different to identify initially. But once you figured out the answer, you couldn't see it as anything else. The first picture was a woman wearing a hat. The other one, to make it easier, let's just say it was this picture of a dog. So, their experiment, first they sent pictures to the other parts of the world where British radio and television didn't reach. To Ireland, USA, Africa, Europe, etc. Then in each country they gathered a number of test subjects. All in all, there were roughly 1,000 people. There were 1,000 people who were shown from two pictures and asked, what does this picture look like to you? But then, and all of themselves were not terribly interesting. 92% saw the lady in the lady picture. 3.9 saw the dog in the dog picture. I did not see a goddamn thing in this. Then 2 days later, they broadcast a new show. During the 30-minute show, they broadcast the dog picture and its solution. The audience was estimated to be 200,000 people. After the broadcast, it would be assumed that the number of people who knew the solution to the dog picture now totaled to 200,000 people. After another 2 days had passed, they gathered a number of research subjects from areas where British and TV did not exist. This time, they were only able to find a sample of roughly 850 people. Naturally, none of them were people who had participated in the first test. They were, however, given the same test and the same two pictures. Results were shocking. 10% of the people saw the lady in the lady picture. The previous test had held 9.2. Okay. Change was not statistically significant. The dog picture, however, produced a very different result. The percentage of people able to successfully find a dog grew from 3.9 to 6.8. Very significant increase. So, do you understand? Do you realize the significance of the experiment? There's no way the second group could have seen the picture. They lived far away from Britain and couldn't have seen the picture. But even so, it was only success rate for the dog picture that went up. Why? How did that happen? What does it mean? Lotus looked back and forth, from Junpei to Santa and back again. Normally calm and collected, she looked now as though she was very nearly possessed, and there was something manic about her manner. Santa took involuntary steps backward. Didn't budge and stared straight back into Lotus' eyes. Does this have something to do with that field or whatever it was you were talking about earlier? Field not visible to the eye. If more people know the answer, then that information will pass through the field. Come on. Really? Psych. You beehole! She waved her hand dismissingly, doing her best to laugh the whole consultation off. I was just kidding. You really couldn't take me seriously. Well, I mean, the things I just told you about are true. They really did happen. But the results of that experiment really aren't anything to go by. They could have easily falsified them. In the end, I'm sure they were just in it for the ratings. They are the TV station after all. Are you taller than her or slightly just the same? At least it seemed that Santa had gained the control of his composure. Great! What did you do? Oh no! Don't touch anything anymore, please. I don't know what my daughter did. She turned off the TV. She has no remote, she has no buttons. So yeah. Getting control of control. Right. Man, I gotta admit, you had me there for a minute. I really thought you were serious. Of course not. Like I told you before, I'm sure it's just all pseudo-science. Okay, right. Okay, you're getting delirious already. On another jovial claps on the shoulder. Junpei, however, didn't feel so much like laughing. Something felt wrong, unclear. Alright, enough nonsense. You got the key, let's get out of here. Word. But Junpei stayed staring at the picture for the dog. Why? Not visible to the naked eye. The more he thought about it, the more his head hurt. Alright, okay. Jeez. Let's get going to the hallway. Okay, June, you guys get to the door. And we'll just stop right there for a moment, so. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this and want to see the next part, just simply wave a wand like Sorcerer and hit the like button and subscribe button to watch the next part of this very scientifically explained game for some reason now. Until then, this is Natnarf signing off.